Hello, crafty creatures. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing my second resin project, and what I'm going to be doing is a set with a tray and some coasters. Let's get started. Well, actually, first, let me show you all the products that I'll be using. I have my trusty resin here. We'll get ready to mix that. And the colors I'll be using today, I have this light yellowish gold mica powder that I'm going to mix in. This is kind of a goldy bronze color here. It's not the Let's Resin mica powders. This is a different set. Gonna try them out, see how they work. I have a kind of a coppery bronze here. And we have two different shades of green that I'm going to mix together, see how that works out. So obviously this is going to be fall colors. And of course, some metal handles to stick in when we're at that point. Now, and today I did get out the mask, so I'm going to get this resin mixed up and I'll be right back. Alrighty, we are going to be mixing resin now. Don't worry, I won't make you watch the whole thing in real time. I'll speed it up when I get to the editing. Down, down, down. Thank you. Whoa, way too much in there. That one just got a little bit too full, but just got more. I think I have too much resin. It's starting to get warm. I have to bust out some other mold.
separate, it looks like. Oh, that one's about to overflow. Didn't realize it was so full. Shit. Oh, I'm dripping. Burn myself. I'll be alright. over. Get down. Down. I need to lift that up somehow. I don't know how I'm going to do it. That edge is lower than the others. No, that's too much. At least one stick. I know it's going to be a clean one because it'll be sticking to the bottom of the mold. Mine's a little low. These are all too high. Sticky again. Oh.
I don't know if you can see it right here. There we are, all nice and wet. I've got my handles set in. Hopefully they're evenly spaced. Looks good to me. Now, a couple of these coaster molds look like they have a little too much resin. This one here looks like it doesn't have quite enough. And I did dribble a little bit. I need a bigger silicone mat, or at least more than one. Definitely going to be ordering a couple more of those. So hopefully this resin that dribbled on my wood table will come off with some hand sanitizer. Let's get some wipes out. We'll try to get that wiped up. And stick your nose down. And when all of this is dry, I will be back to demold and show you how they look. Alrighty, crafty creatures, here we are. It has been almost 2 days. I did this project on Sunday evening, and it is now Tuesday. And I haven't demolded yet for a reason. I don't think I'll be able to show it to you on the screen, but each of my... Pippin, get down, buddy. Thank you, bud. Each coaster and the tray all somehow got some little fibers in there. Like, I don't know, it must have been just drifting through the air in my room, I guess. And so what I'm going to do is give each one a little bit of a sanding, and then we're going to put a thin layer of resin on top of each of the coasters. And the tray here, I'm thinking that the floor in my room is not quite even, because one side is even with the edge of the mold and the other side is not. So I've got it turned around from the direction it was on Sunday evening, and we're going to pour some clear on top to try and even out the tray after I sand it down in a few parts. So let's get started on that and get that resin mixed. Coming out of the mold pretty easy. Actually, this one didn't turn out too bad. I like the pattern on it. Got a swirl there. This one's good too. This one I actually already did a test sanding on, so it's not as shiny. That's one side. I don't know if you can see the pattern on the other side there. I'm trying to keep the glare from the computer screen out of it. Because guess what? You're seeing me from a whole new camera. This is my new webcam that you're viewing me on right now. Okay, here's the back of one. That's the second one there. Let's get this guy out of its mold. Okay. He's got a little bit of an edge there. I don't know if you can see that. So I'll just have to clip it off or sand it down. Right now I'm just worried about getting, I mean, I could use the other side. That's the other side of that one. Here's the side that dried on top. Here, get a little bit more view of what my hands are doing. And I hope the microphones on this new webcam are picking up my voice better than the microphone on my laptop, which I am actually not using right now. I am just using the microphones on the new webcam. Alright, now here is the fourth coaster. Here's the top side. That's the bottom side that was in the mold. This little piece of resin here was actually in the bottom of my silicone cup that I poured from the other night. It's still a little sticky on one side, so I'm just letting it air out and dry. What I'm going to do with it, I don't know. Now the tray, of course, we are going to leave in the mold right now. Giving them another, it's going to be a little bit longer before you see this video, probably not until Thursday by the time I get it done, so that all the resin has time to dry. And over here out of frame, I do have a big old box in them that I cut up to cover the stuff once I'm done sanding and redoing the red, putting that clear coat on so that everything's nice and shiny. Okay. Now I have a, it's a sponge, it's a sanding sponge that, like I said, I've already got some sanding done, pre-sanding done on this one. I'm just going to do a little bit more here. Just mostly trying to get those spots where the like little fibers fell in while they were drying, and making it nice and even without them. Let's get that wiped off with a baby wipe, because that one is pretty much done and ready for a top coat. This one here is actually not too bad. Just a couple of spots there. I will, of course, be speeding this up. You won't even hear might not even hear my voice right now, because I'll be speeding it up when I do the editing. creatures, we are back again for the unveiling, final unveiling of the tray and coasters that I did a week ago. Now on Tuesday, you'll see it earlier in the video, obviously, I sanded the coasters down and the tray and added top coats to get rid of some fibers that had got into resin when it was drying originally. I have not lifted this box since I put it here to cover them up to try and keep stuff out a second time. So this is the big review. Let's get to it. Oh, there. One of my coasters got stuck. Well, I will definitely have to do some cutting here because this one ran over. Now, this one here looks a lot better. It's got a nice shiny top coat. Looks like I might have gotten some fibers in it again, but you know what? That's okay. This work table, by the way, is definitely this big old silicone pad I have here. Definitely gonna need a cleanup. This one, not sure how that happened, but there's like a little, almost like a hole in the middle. Well, not a hole, obviously, because it's whole, but it didn't, the top coat did not sit evenly. I don't know, you probably can't see it on the camera there. And here is the last one. Again, a couple of them didn't, the top coat didn't sit well and ran over quite a bit. And just didn't turn out well at all. But that's okay. Now, we're going to check out the tray. Oh, dang, I must have really ran over because it's a little stuck too. Good grief. Oh, let me see. Well, not too bad, I suppose. I mean, still some couple of imperfections, and you won't be able to see it there, but that is what the final product looks like. Let's demold. Well, at least it demolds easily. Got a little bit of an edge that I'm going to have to sand off, but that's okay. I do like how easily that mold came off, even though there was definitely get down, get down, get down. Sorry, talking to the doggies. Yeah, the top coat's not even, unfortunately, but that is okay. You know, I am not entirely upset. I do think part of the reason some of this happened, besides my being a newbie, is I don't have an even work surface, so that definitely contributed. But it's nice and solid. The handles, I did what Mixed Media Girl does, and I just stuck the handles right in the resin. I mean, I could possibly drill some holes to secure them if I thought the need, but I don't think I'll need to. They're doing very well. I mean, it's not perfect, but that's okay. You know, it didn't turn out too bad, and it was my first. Practice will make perfect. There you have it, folks. My first tray and coaster set, all done. Thank you so much for sticking it out and watching this long video. I do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to get notified of future videos. Bye!